back. Let's go town. Snowy, at least for me, snowy Saturday. Hope you all having a good week. Got the second map for the United European Community event. Saturday, the 25th of November, is a farmland contention. Right now, server pop is 285, 140 for the CSA, 145 for the Union, though some people still jumping in. Let's take a look at the two teams that we have. Starting with the CSA, we have LFL, CQB, 2 USC, 8th Florida, 3rd Alabama, 88th New York under Captain James Wellesley. 3rd Alabama is by Williamson. And we've got the GC, the German Corps. That is it for the CSA, but let's take a look at their arty. Looks like they got 3 guns. We've got Jeff Davis Battery under Corporal Habib. We've got CQB, Chance, and we got GC under Johan. Let's take a look at the Union. Looks like they also have 3 guns. Looks like we've got EA Bat under Henry Perkins, SB under Private Hellporg, and AGL under Sergeant Dark. Let's take a look at their infantry. You have 56 VA, SB joined by 1st MASS, bunch of officers, 20th Georgia, 18th North Carolina, 52nd New York, Alabama German Legion, and 6th New York joined by SR. Did I miss anybody? I don't believe I did, so we shall rally around the flag. Specifically, flag as it moves about. So, by the way, if you are a unit leader or just a unit that's taking a look at this event, I highly recommend the UEC. They do 2 events each week at this time. One on Friday, one on Saturday. I will leave a link to the UEC Discord if you are interested in it. We are now live. It's going to take a minute to move out. Already took a shot pretty early. I don't think they're supposed to load cannons yet. Not sure on that one. Zeroed in that cannon. Not sure about that. We'll have to see on the rules on that one. Could be fine. Can't remember on Contention. That's what the admins are for. So I don't worry about that nonsense. Also, if you're looking for units, I've left the permission of the units, several of the Discords, if you're interested in. Also with the notes for what languages are commonly spoken, although I wouldn't let that be a determinant for you one way or the other. A lot of these units are multilingual. If there's a regiment that I on here that you're interested in and I don't have listed, just say, put something out in the comments, and either me or probably one of the unit reps will get back to you. If you're a unit rep and you want to have the Discord in there, just hit me up, let me know. You know how to contact me. If you did and somehow I forgot, I fucked up. So apologies on that. Just yell at me and I will fix it. I respond to negative reinforcement. So right now we got an arty duel going. So as the CSA moves out, I will enjoy watching this duel between 2 arty camps. Point is over there overlooking Union Arty, so this is a hell of a challenge for them. CSA team. Looks like they're going to try to advance through the forest for the most part, as opposed to the open field for their avenue of approach, and that is a wise decision. They will be seen and shot to hell coming over this open field, so... Just missed that arty shot, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you can see, you got 1 unit out here in the center. GC is James Joker's leading his guys. Still off to the side, though. But, like, for example, this unit here. Sluggy. So he's using, to cover his avenue of approach, that means the way you're getting to where you want to go. They are using the tree line so that the Union cannot observe and cannot easily shoot at them. Now we got the Union is going to start setting up its defense of the point right here. It's going to be a hard sell for the CSA to stop them. Looks like we got Todd here doing his old tricks of harassing the Artie, although he is going to be joined here. Looks like Williamson can try to ply this flank. This will be the first battle of the day. Todd saw the odds and he's getting out of there. Next to him is Slaughter, so see if Williamson chases the 18th, or if they try to attack Slaughter here in the flank. See, right now is a pretty big Artie duel. So the CSA is slowly making their way up. We have the GCs in the center there. Starting to make his move as the CSA gets closer. See how the GC is doing. You have one advanced element out here. Frank has moved out as kind of an early warning system, and he's about to face CSA advance with Sluggy in the lead. Cav out front, clearing the way.
Independent 5 front. Run.
They're gonna get an early warning system here by Frank has worked, and he is able to knock back Sluggy. Here comes James Joker is advancing. He's using a bit of the cover of this hill here, as well as the concealment, as you can see from the bushes in front of him. Have this wide flank also going on. Williamson has decided to flank Slaughter here. And it was a highly successful attack there. Good use, again, avenue of approach using the corn. Conceal his movement. Came up right behind the 56 and knocked him out. Good job there by Mr. Williamson. Now he's got a choice. He's got to try to come up on the hill, but the Union was waiting for him. 20th Georgia was waiting for him. Mr. Jumbo. A good defensive position here. Now GC has gone straight in. Take the hill. Being aggressive. Well, here comes 20th to react to it. They will get wiped out. Parker came up to help, but there's really nothing left for him. Although there's another fight about to happen here. 52nd tried to reorganize, but Hogg said, nope, you don't get to reorganize. I don't like organization. So now the Union is kind of entrapped. You see the rest of the CSA, the main elements, are now behind them, using the woods for cover, and they have come up in a good position here. Here's Doug. CQB putting some fire into the flanks of the Union. Simpson had to pull back as he was taking some pretty heavy fire. CSA is not in a bad position to capture the hill. Although what they have to do is take the flag down at 3:45. And the Union is being stubborn. They are reorganizing. So you know 6 New York has fallen back to a strong point there. And you still have 18 North Carolina is going to do some flanking maneuver, and Venom and 56 are here holding down the point. Anybody that wants to take is going to have to deal with them. So good discipline here. Kind of a defense in depth here by the Union. See, it's kind of not a single strong point. It's just a little bastion over another little bastion, just buying time. CSA can win it, but not fast enough. Just 20th using the cover. Just trying to hold up these CSA regiments as best they can, for as long as they can.
More.
Left and right.
Got 2 minutes left. Here comes Williamson. He is reformed. Todd is looking for him, but it's hard to find him in the corn. And this is well timed. Williamson may catch. The SB is there moving out. They're taking their shots into the back of SB. There is still one element back here, the 56, but they're not looking at it. Williamson has a small window of opportunity. If he can knock out the 56 and decap the flag, he will be in a very good position. While the rest of the main element of the CSA is fighting on top of the hill. This has become the decisive point, even though it's only a few elements. So Williamson's going to secure his flank, wipe out 56 with ease. And now, prize. Can he get there in time, though? He's only got 1:40. He doesn't have long. He's got a flag with him, too. He's got to get that flag down. Can't lose time. Now you got to get that flag down. It's up to Mr. Poplocks. It's all on you. Will they do it in time? It is a nail biter. I don't know. Those 2 seconds of hesitation. They have gotten it down in time. So are they going to just pull back and go for the next point, or are they going to try to get the flag up? They've decided they're going to get the flag up. Parker says no, none to that. They're going to charge into him. All the 56 is going to get their flag back and maneuver behind him. Here comes Parker. 20th has joined him, as is AGL. You know, this was the decisive point. CSA has now secured the hill, though, and has taken the Arty position. He got 2 USC, gotten a nice flanking fire in there. Now the CSA, well, the Union, I should say, is all in a nice spot, kind of a fish in a barrel. Where is the next point? It is right there with CSA already overlooking it. So now, we'll see what the CSA does. They may choose to hold this forward position, just send out 1 unit to cap, and just try to milk casualties for as much as they can. They are ahead on tickets. 2 USC is falling back. See if the CSA leaves anybody here to guard the Arty. Right now we got LFL doing it. Under Mr. Perdax. Perdrix? Let me know if I'm fucking screwing it up, man. I apologize. I don't even speak English that well. And LFL has chosen to pull back. So the CSA has opted not to maintain the hill position. Instead, they're going to fall back to the consolidated defense of the point. See Lemuel all the way out there putting fire into the backs of the CSA. So, a tricky guy just trying to draw a guy's fire. Being a general nuisance. Which is what you want from skirmishers. You want to be an annoying guy. It's Parker trying to find a flank, as he likes to do. Have too many men with him, though. He's going to have to get reorganized. We do have a fight going on up here. LFL has run into one element here. It was 52nd New York. They were able to wipe them out without too much difficulty. And we do have one forward element out here. 8th Florida is still holding out here. Some flanking fire, trying to control the road. Prevent the Union from moving up that quickly.
8th Florida hopping over.
Looks like Sergeant Fortis is going to get his men out of there. Yeah, with those cannons now overlooking you.
The double forward march.
Well, nice cannon shot there against James Wellesley's 88th. I missed it, but I saw the effects. That is about a whole regiment knocked out.
Private fire.
It was Corporal Morley with a nice shot. Some counter battery. Like I said, I'm doing my best with the arty. Let me know how I do. Trying to find ways to improve my coverage for the arty. I know that's been a concern for some guys. So let me know how I'm doing. Where you want me to fix. Like I said, I'm good with negative criticism. Although it's got to have something. You suck also. Not super helpful, but you know, it's true. You know. Let me know. Alright, so Jumbo has moved up and he has occupied these rocks here. He's got in a decent position to overlook CSA, although he's got a lot in front of him. They can get up on that hill and get under it.
Are those enemies? Are those enemies in front of us? Enemies in front of us? Yep.
What'd you
Okay.
say?
Yes, Mr. Champagne, they are indeed. And they are shooting at you. Some more already coming in.
Yep.
Got Mr. James. I'm sorry, no, John Jones, not James. John Jones here. 56, I don't think I've seen him lead yet. So he is facing down a pretty heavy enemy force. He is underneath the arty arc, though, at least. But he is catching a lot of fire. He's going to try to fight. Who's he engaged with? He is engaged with Doug and CQB. Doug is in a bit better of a position here. So he is vulnerable to arty fire.
Keep shooting.
Let's see who we got for arty. I just missed that shot, Mr. Leo. Sorry.
There's a big group to the right on the rock.
Das ist CSA.
He's ready.
Alright, looks like that shot kind of shot over the hill. Fortunately for them.
Right side of the rocks. Take aim, second. Enemy to our east.
That already shot did miss.
Ouais, j'ai vu ça. Allez, fais avec moi, double coup. Allez,
So, despite some good arty shots, CSA has done a pretty stubborn job of holding on to this hill here. We do have 18 North Carolina out here.
Now we can build the pressure for the cannons.
Ja,
They're all occupied.
ja, nicht wirklich. Das Problem ist, es sind 1, 2, 3 Linien in 50 Meter Distanz. Wir können es probieren.
Wir müssen schnell halt sein. 10
Gentlemen, cease firing. Double time, forward, march.
Alright, let's see what Mr. Todd has in mind.
Einen Marschstart.
Zurück, um uns zuzudrehen, müssen wir direkt abhauen.
Don't speak Bavarian. I think he doesn't like the enemy arty.
Jetzt können wir den Wedge eindrehen, dann haben wir keine.
And the enemy arty doesn't like him either, although again, if you're attracting enemy arty positions as a skirmish unit, and you're not losing too many men, I'd say you're doing a good job.
Ja, aber sie haben zurück, weil geflogen sind. Sehr weit auseinandergezogen.
Fire at will once you reach the caissons. Fire at will, gentlemen. Fire at will.
Wir haben nicht viel Zeit, da kommen sie gleich. Sie kommen, wir haben nicht viel Zeit.
Fire at will, kill the colors.
4, 3, 2,
Rechts,
1,
oh Gott.
weg!
Tot.
Abbruch. Let's fall back to
Fall
the
back.
boys. Come on, run to the bishop.
So Mr. Tiffus was the man who killed the colors. Although 2 USC, Sluggy didn't like that. He's going to chase off there, Mr. Todd. So far, okay, here comes the Union attack. It is led by Parker. It may be enough.
Contre-charge.
LFL's going to come in to try to help. But the Union needs to make sure they're taking the flag down.
Get the flag down.
Yes, yes, there we go. Oh, it is Mr. James who's doing it. But Doug said no.
What do you want? Get off.
So, you know, I don't see Dar on the flag. I'm just saying. Dar, he gets the flag down. Nothing against Mr. James. He does good work. But if you want the flag down, Dar is your man. And a good hold there by CSA. That is going to be pretty significant. Next point is all the way over there, so it is a rush now. See who can react. There is one USA element out here. It is Frank. He's got a chance to get over there. Although units coming from spawn might beat him. Is this coming from spawn? GC has an element coming out. So we'll see who gets there first. If there's any interceptions that are planned. Already still trying to get some shots in at these units as they're moving out. Three 143, dead even. Looks like we might have an interception here. Is Williamson going to turn, or is he going to go for the point? So he is going to go for the point. It is a race. Frank did get there first, although he's got some company. So, looks like 88th, along with elements of GC, coming around the hill, and I don't think Frank knows about it. Williamson did charge in, try to cut off 20th here, and delay Union reinforcements. So a good delaying tactic there by Williamson. He'll cut off the reinforcements. In the meantime here, 88th duke it out here with Frank. And Frank will hold, but he has very few men left with him. GC. Not much else they can do. James Joker now has pushed them into taking losses, that little maneuver. And James Joker, he doesn't have a flag, but he controls the point right now. And the CSA get over here with the flag is the question. Hogg is moving his men up, but he does not have a flag. Williamson does, but he's in this interception mission here. He's about to run into SB. Oh shoot, he turned it. Not the right time there. He gave his side to Venom, and Venom hit him hard. He's going to be able to get some of his men out, but I don't know. Well, no, I don't think he'll get any of his men out. Run, flag, run! Run, Poplix! Get out of there! Alright, so Venom has wiped out Williamson, but perhaps the most important element, the flag, was not wiped, although, Nate Dogg, you shouldn't be there by yourself there, brother. Shoot that flag as he goes by. You're lost, you're lost. Find your unit. It's, you know, I can see you got separated there. Oh, Nate Dogg. Oh. Don't do that, Nate Dogg. It's not good. It's Nietzsche. No good. Am I saying that right? Let me know. Suck at German. Let me know if Nishki is the right term there. Alright, so let's stop with Kotal trying to figure out German. LFL is now moving up. Now again, I like how the Union is using the same avenue of approach, so using the woods to kind of conceal their movement. So they could pop out in front, they could pop out behind, a lot of options for them. Because the CSA, if they tried to come, the Union tried to come straight down that road, the CSA could just post up on these fences and just cut them to pieces, so. Choice there by the Union. Here comes Mr. Venom.
Fire and charge.
Fire and charge!
Fire and charge.
Fire and charge is the order. Ah, I fucked up the camera angle. I am sorry. I missed it. But I can see the melee at least.
Good as
And even though that was a good attack, now you run into the wall of 8th Florida and LFL. Let's see if SP has enough gas in the tank to get through this. They got more reinforcements coming in as well. Gonna try to at least get the flag down. CSA is holding. See too much help coming. It's in a bit of a distance. Who's interrupting them? What's this? CQB did an attack against AGL, which was, I think, a good idea because it delayed that unit from getting up there. And you can see, despite the efforts of SB and a very good attack, they've had to fall off after coming into this line of several CSA units. Basically a damn firing line. Now they got time to get the flag up. SB has fallen back though. They're going to reorganize. So Venom is very good about it. It's tough to wipe him. He'll get back and he'll reorganize. Although, let's see. We do have an element falling back here. It is Sluggy. He may run into him unintentionally. Intentionally, I'm not sure. More conspicuous with that big flag, though. Oh, you realize you got it with you, Sluggy. So far, no movement. They haven't been seen yet. Who's this? Oh, don't do that. Mr. 1V, don't do it. I've become the snitch of this game. I don't like it, but...
Can we flank them on the right?
They're gonna hold the fence there.
I don't think Slaughter and SB have any idea Sluggy's there.
Slaughter, where are you going?
Although Sluggy's got to make a choice here soon, because he's about to get enveloped.
Yes,
Yep, here it is. There is the disruptive attack. Sluggy, as CQB is also reformed with him. Yeah, that was the right call. Here comes Jumbo. Jumbo is stopped short from coming into the open. And CQB will get a couple of its men out. But I think that was the right call. A couple men is better than none. He'll get that flag. Can he get it, or is he going to get sniped? Mr. Relkin. Oh, he's got support moving up here. Williamson's going to move up to cover a position. Williamson's going to hit the 6th of York pretty damn hard. Here comes the Union charge. But I think it's a bait. So now here's the firing line. Williamson got wiped out. That was a hell of a firing line, but Slaughter's going to try to move up now. Yeah, sending a couple men out like this, though, that's not going to work for you. You're going to try to find cover around the church. You do have a one-wide flanking maneuver here by Frank. You got to try to kind of find one angle on them. Who's back here? GC! Where did they come from? James Joker, man, he just appeared out of the woods. Hitting the remainder of this Union force here that was trying to organize. So it wasn't successful, but you still disorganized them again. You still have this line that's overlooking it. Now they're going to have to waste time to try to get reorganized again. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Union options are now, to be honest with you. See here, Frank is going to try to sneak in. Can he do it? Doesn't have a lot of men with him, but yeah, this would have been a good maneuver. It still is a good maneuver, but he's now isolated. So even though you get a nice little punch here, it's not going to have the effects that he needs it to have to draw them off. He's just going to draw the ire of the CSA unit and just get treated down pretty quick. And they're not going to be able to make a play for the flag. So it was a good idea. It's tough to organize, though. Keep in mind, there's no steam chat or anything. So, you know, they're kind of... See the runners, which good luck in the woods. Or, you know, just kind of seeing what other units are doing and playing off them. So... Not easy. Good instincts, though. Again, it was a good approach. Cover, come up here, take a shot in their flank. And then good reaction. Now you see we got the L formation going. LFL is now on this side of the L. And they're going to charge them out to secure their flank. But the rest are staying steady. CQB now trying to play a similar move to bait out the Union. And let's see, who's attacking? Sluggy's going in, trying to disrupt a little bit more. I don't think it's needed too much, though. They're about to take the point.
Behind it's 3 independent farm.
So I think that was wise from the Union not to really contest that final point too much. Well, where's the next one? It is in the middle of the corn. And the Union has a good opportunity here to set up a defense with these units that coming in from Maine. I would say they have to pull off, though, into the woods and not get engaged in a fight. Looks like that's what they're doing here. Yep, there's 56 pulling off. AGL marker. SB.
Oh, yep.
Right, let's move out double quick. Guide on me. Let's go. Guide on. Guide on Wesley. Let's go.
It's the corporal telling them, get out of there. You're at the back end of the train now. Got the cab there is going to freaking nip it. Freaking Cossacks over there. To retreat from Moscow. I haven't seen that Napoleon movie. I guess I have to let me know how that was. Heard bad things, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell. Critics.
Yeah.
It's Jumbo with a few guys. Looks like he's going to try to start moving out to point. He does not have a flag with him, though. Not much he can do. The Union's already at breaking. Almost last stand. Let's take a look at the Artie fight for a minute as both teams redeploy.
Impact.
Yeah, we won't get counter back.
Ow. Game up.
Go left. Go left.
Okay, bereit?
Is that shot? Not a bad one. The counter battery going on. Alright, so the Union is now moving forward in the open. I think that's actually probably the right call now. Speed is what's important. So, It's not as important with the avenue of approach now. So it's more important to try to get to the point and defend it. In fact, here is Jumbo, who has made the right decision to advance forward. Not defend on the point in the corn where you can't see nothing, but get in a position where you can actually see. Shoot.
Movement on the road, right? But there's
Oh,
friendlies,
yeah,
no?
yeah.
Rebel flag south.
Oh, there's like... Oh,
Jumbo
those
doesn't have
are
a lot of guys with him, but if he can stack up and delay him a little bit for the rest of the Union to get up,
They are on these.
it can be a pretty critical thing right there.
South, boys. Hold fire, though, because we can't shoot with just 4 of us. More than that.
Can you not? Oh, I thought, it says, well, I guess not. Know it better than I would. As the rest of the Union's starting to falter in. Though I would say you don't need to send all these elements to the point. You need to do what Jumbo's doing. And also the unit that's over here on this corner, which is the 18 North Carolina, kind of hold the flanks here. Maybe have a unit up here guarding the Artie as well. Try to stack up the CSA as they're approaching in the open. So, yep, who is this? Yep, Venom. I'm not surprised. He's got the right idea. Oh, is he going to make it in time? This is going to be a race right here. See if 8th Florida can get around him. We'll see if Hog can knock off Venom. See those other units that are over the flag. You might want to try to hold there. But I think Venom has the right idea here. Try to stack him up here. You can see him in open ground.
Hey. No need to say insults like that, sir. We're trying to help the liberation of your nation.
I see now GC has managed to new brain, but here's Frank right behind him.
Excellent.
Frank got behind him. But here's Williamson though. He's gonna slam into the side of Frank. So once the CSA secures this position, they are going to be able to choose their avenue of attack. And they're going to be able to do it basically unobserved. They can attack, straight on, come from the left, come from the right. Not zoom like that. That might give you guys a bit of a headache. Coming from behind, so it kind of boxes in the Union once you lose that forward position. They might figure, hey, well, let's do a knife fight in the corn. We're almost at last stand anyway. I'd rather try to waste their time a little bit. Try to preserve my tickets as best as possible. I'm not winning those fights, so. See, it looks like the CSA also making a play for the Artie. At least 2 USC is.
Behind us, directly behind us.
Guys, the artillery
Kill him.
They did have one unit guard the Artie. It looks like it was AGL. I think that was the right decision there.
Much appreciated.
Keep that Artie. You can turn the Artie though. Might be affected, but the CSA went straight in. Here is an attack. And it is a melee, which I think favors the CSA. Williamson went in first.
Hold position, Georgia.
Able to hold that first one. See if the Union Artie can get in a position now to deal with some of the CSA. They would have good shots on them, but they got to readjust the cannons and for that. Now we got LFL with a base of fire while Hog is leading his men in a flanking maneuver. That's what you want to do. You want to draw off the enemy fire and go in for a flank, although I think 20 George might be waiting for him. And they were. That initial charge there was wiped out. And we have, looks like LFL is trying to remaneuver to USC, who was all the way over there, has redeployed. Here comes another attack. Doug looks like he's going to go straight in. The line has kind of opened up now that LFL has moved over there and drawn the fire. Doug might be able to sneak in behind the Union.
Hey guys.
And he just did not have enough combat power for that. That would have been a very good maneuver. He just didn't have enough men to pull it off. But he would have had it. Dead to rights. Somebody has moved back out here. Todd has. I think this is a good place for the skirmishers to try to pick off for you as they're approaching. Especially knocking down those flags. So 1 minute 30 remaining. Here comes the attack. I think. Maybe. I was thinking about it. They can charge in.
Prestige, good job.
Going in individually, that's the problem. Sluggy's trying to find an angle. So each time the CSA has sent in a single unit, each time this concentrated Union force has held. So again, they proved me wrong. This tactic is actually working out pretty well for them right now. Concentrating on the point and hitting them individually as they come through the corn. Here we have a spoil attack by Venom. He's quick enough, he might catch him. Gotta move. He's gonna get his men in line here. Who's he gonna return to point? Yeah, he might not have known that that element was there. It's tough to see in the corn. Really can't tell, you know. See, when I turn off this flag, it's like, what? What? Oh, I guess it's kind of a thing moving over there, but it's not easy to see. So, Venom. It would have been fortuitous. I don't think he could have seen it. So, but here comes James Joker. He is moving down. Also have a CSA element over here, which was 2 USC. It's moved 9 to the Union, so now they got him in a wide flank. See how this final attack goes. GC going in. Trying to find the right angle. See, the Union's pretty much in almost a full circle around it, though. They had this angle covered.
Get that flag!
And the Union will hold that charge. They are on last stand now, though. Sluggy wants the Artie, though. So Sluggy will come out and charge out the Artie. CSA will lose, but the USA will win that last point. They went out fighting. I think they got them down to taking losses. So a good contention match. These kind of always develop in a strange way, but it's tactics though on both teams, especially in maneuvering how they decide to approach the targets. You can see the limits of communication though, especially when the visibility is so poor. Anyway, that's all I've got. I will be here for HRE. No HTC tonight, but I hope you all have a good weekend. This is Kotal signing off.